So here we have Duke issue 1 in this lovely art style. The tanks and the blasts, the planes in the background. Issue number 1. We've got Duke at the top there with the IDW logo. Astonishing. I really don't want to open this with it being white. Let's check out the back before we do anything. Put that like that. Caution. The contents of this booklet is confidential. This authorized disclosure of information within is prohibited. So we have the Energon universe, Confidential Duke, which is his alias, Joshua Williamson as the writer, Tom Riley as the artist, Geordie Belair as the colourist, Russ Wooten as the letterer. The covers: Tom Riley, David AJ, Tyler Boss and Jason Wordy, Stephen Eppin, Andrea Sorrentino and Sophie Dodgson, John Boy Myers, David Mack, Marco Ferrari, Santa Fung, John Jiang, Nimi Malavia, Maria Wolf and Mike Spicer. Editors are Sean Makowitz and Jonathan Manning. Andre Juarez, logo and publication designer. Gillian Crabb, production. Apologies on butchering names there. Massive apologies on butchering names there. So, to start off, we have, even in boot camp, it was clear you had the right stuff. Top of your class, exceeded all expectations. A leader on the battlefield. And off. Countless successful extraction and rescue missions with zero collateral damage. From day one, it's been clear that you are a man of action. You turn down every promotion opportunity. Some think you're nothing but a career grunt, but I know better. You believe in your place. You believe your place is not in a command room, but in the trenches with the troops. You are one of the finest assets produced by the United States of America. But none of that means jack now. What happened to you, comrade? Insubordination, carelessness, you're barely in uniform. Frankly, I expected this of your brother, but never you. Regardless, we want you back. Your country needs you back, says Hawk. You just have to pass the psych eval and stop asking questions. With all due respect, With all due respect, Colonel Hawk, I saw what I saw. I've questioned my superiors before. I've had my bad days too, but you've given the answers, son. I'll be candid with you, Duke. You're turning into a walking American nightmare. You weren't there! We encountered a hostile jet that looked like one of ours, and then... Is that a transformer? Oh. You spoke of my actions on the battlefield, sir, and that's where I first met Tyler Frost. But he knew how to leave it behind. He had a family, a wife, a baby boy, barely a year old. He was only giving me a ride back to base as a favour. Whatever that thing was, it snuffed out Frosting's life like he was nothing, and it enjoyed it. Every night I try to sleep, but whenever I close my eyes I see that thing. It was an accident. We took care of them. What about his family? We took care of them with lies. I read that the wrong way round then. I was wrong. You're not ready. Take some time off. Go on vacation. Have some fun. Dance with some women. Get your head right and then come back. What did the black box show? Let me see the files. They're classified. They're garbage! I have followed every order to the best of my ability, sir, and right now my country is lying to me. I'm getting answers. I will know what that flying robot is and then I'm taking it out. 6 months later. Little mind bed's Easter egg down there. I saw one too. On the freeway, this massive truck just like stood up. It was intense. It's a secret society in the ice, man. They abducted me, took me up to the ship, and then he ripped off his face and was another dude underneath. They got little green men piloting them inside. The heads, I know it. This was a mistake. Leaving so soon? Dr. Adele Burkhardt, the one and only. This is not what I was expecting. It's easier to hide the truth among the ridiculous. Come on, step into my office. Forgive the mess. I've found it is best to be as low-tech as possible. For years I dedicated my life to finding a new clean energy source. I believed we would find it in the stars. Aliens? When the universe was created with the Big Bang, elements of that explosion scattered across all of creation. It sent its cosmic space dust all over and some of it is still here. We just need to find it and utilize it. I was getting close. But then I started to ask questions about their plans for it, and the people I worked for didn't like that. I know the feeling. After I left, the entire project was shut down. My life's work was destroyed as if it never existed. This was all I was able to save. If anyone is able to capture that power and use it for war, the consequences would be devastating. The creation of new kinds of weapons unlike the world has ever seen. I believe this is the new apple from the tree of knowledge, and there is a snake hoping someone takes a bite out of it. I saw a lot in the service. I thought I had seen it all, and then I saw a robot in the sky and everyone said it was crazy. It made me question everything. But you gave me hope that I'm not as crazy as I thought. This is why I reached out to you. After hearing your story, I believed you may have stumbled onto a high-tech arms race, and the company on the edge of that is... Dun dun dun, I reckon Cobra. Mars Industries. The family who runs it is incredibly secretive. It's been impossible to get a look at what goes on inside. Maybe I'll have better luck. I've extracted people from some of the most dangerous war zones in the world. I can get into some stuffy corporate office. I'll be damned. The hiss tank. Over there. What are they? I knew it. You don't know shit. Huh. Stay down, soldier. What? Hey, get off me, you. You built it. I knew it. Nut job. You dumb, you'll be lucky if the only thing we do is call the cops. Go ahead. Easy, Mercer, just let him go. He's seen too much, boss. Let me kill him now. calm down. If my family killed everyone and poked their nose in our business, we would have gone under centuries ago. We are hardly the only people keeping an eye on him. If he were to disappear or die, it would draw too much attention to our operation. It would turn us into the target. There are other ways to deal with our curious friend. Hey, it's me. I saw it. Proof. A major military-industrial complex caught me breaking into its headquarters, and they didn't arrest me. I never identify myself, so they have no idea if I'm a thief, reporter, or whatever, and they just let me walk. Why? That has to say something, man. Just call me back when you get this message. Oh no. Comrade? Well, that's dark. I was right. Dr. Burkhardt, what happened? Who did this? A man, he said he was a believer. He flew all the way from Australia. He stole everything, all my research. But he missed this. Save it, Doc. We need to get you to the hospital, I'm calling. We're out of time. You can't let it fall into the wrong hands. Find the truth. Freeze. Boys, whoa, I'm unarmed. We're on the same side here, just let me get it. He's got a gun. Wrong bit. What the hell? No way he survived that. There we go. I thought Duke was just turning into a loose cannon, but now he has a mission. He'll never stop. Nothing will get in his way. And once Duke had made up his mind, I just didn't. Yes, sir. I should have known better. Of course I understand. This is my mess. I hold full responsibility. I'll clean it up. One of our own has become a problem. Duke has gone rogue, Krieger. Civilian lives have been taken and he's on the run. Duke is one of the best, Colonel Hawk. Finding him will be impossible. Not if we bring in the best to hunt him down if we want to track an American hero. We got American heroes, Stalker and Rock and Roll. Next issue, Man on the Run. It started with VHS tapes of my dad. G.I. Joe was a Saturday morning favourite and my dad would tape the episodes so we could rewatch them over and over again until the theme song was burned into my mind. I find myself humming it all the time. I come from a military family and that show was a place for those parts of me, my family, for those parts of me, of my family, to connect with me as a little kid. I feel lucky to have grown up with a show that had a rich and diverse cast of characters and easily some of the coolest bad guys ever. It was fun and weird, and it didn't talk down to us kids that were glued to the TV set. Then came the toys. All of my favourite characters came with the coolest weapons and gadgets and the vehicles, the best of any toy line ever. My buddy and I would make deals with each other on who would get what toys so we'd never have duplicates. And we could have these massive Joe versus Cobra wars. I always played the Cobra side. And that's what led to the best part of G.I. Joe. It wasn't watching the cartoons, it was creating new stories with my friends. Not just smashing toys together by myself, but creating our own adventures with our favourite characters. And now I get to do that again with Skybound. It's been an amazing experience building the Energon universe with Robert, Sean, Daniel, Tom and Andrea to craft a brand new shared universe that connects the G.I. Joe franchise with the Transformers franchise from the start. I used to have notebooks full of story ideas for G.I. Joe and now I can write them and play with all of these toys alongside creators that love these characters as much as I do. Together we're building a new origin of the G.I. Joe team and taking a character as iconic as Duke and breaking him down into a raw state that we can mould into a version you've never seen before, and show why Conrad should be the guy who leads the Joes. We want to show why he became synonymous with the franchise by how he reacts to this new world, and he's thrown into this created the perfect opening for our story. This will be the G.I. Joe that you will know and love, but it will also not be. We can't just repeat what's come before. We took the pieces that we all love and shined a new modern light on them. We have the room to tell a multi-year story that will take these characters into new directions. It allows us to spend more time with the characters themselves and continue to show why this world has stood the test of time these past 40 years. My hope is that you see that everything we're doing with Duke and the G.I. Joe world comes from a place of respect for what's come before. That you join us on a wild roller coaster ride that's familiar and yet still new and exciting. There are times we will shock and surprise you, but it's all within the spirit that made us fall in love with this world to begin with. As I write this, my own son plays on the ground of my office with some G.I. Joe toys. He loves to play with the Cobra toys the most, like father, like son. Now I'm going to watch some of the classic cartoons with him. It's not old It's not old It's not old VHS tapes, but that doesn't matter. It's just about us enjoying it together. Hope you enjoy this first issue on Cobra Commander 1 in a month. Yo Joe, Joshua Williamson, November 23, Portland, Oregon. Pretty sure this may be a sneak for Cobra Commander, but what'll it be, stranger?
I have need of a vehicle. Speak now if you can be of assistance.
Ha. How the hell you get all the way out here without a truck, buddy? And what's with a lisp? Dang circus is in town and no one told us, boys. Good luck, it's cold out there. Your vehicle will do nicely. What the heck is that supposed to mean? What you got there, weirdo? Some kind of toy? Hey Jimmy, you forgot to pay, damn it. Can't believe he'd just take off just like that. That son of a... His truck is gone, oh Jesus. What? So we got a promo for Cobra Commander. We got some Energon stuff on the back there. So, first impressions on issue 1. I absolutely love it. I think telling a standalone story that connects to a higher universe is amazing. It's pretty much what the MCU did back in the early days with Iron Man 1 and including Thunderbolt Ross at the end. It's quite nice to see that you're getting a shared character universe with a franchise such as Transformers. I didn't expect there to be a Transformer in it. I didn't expect there to be like a sneak peek for Cobra Commander at the end either, which I cannot wait to read. I genuinely can't. It's so exciting. I think I'll probably do an issue of Duke every Monday, so one a week. That way, I don't know, it's a bit annoying having to wait, but it's more content fleshed out, I suppose. And on that note, I will be ending the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Dylshobbies.